Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of
Candied Conversation.
I'm your co-host Jasmine,
And I am Justin.
and this is episode
I don't even know.
21.
21, yeah.
What's 9 plus 10?
Feel bad for that kid. Yo, watch him be like
I know.
like a rocket scientist.
Y'all remember that? 21?
A rocket scientist.
That was, yeah, it was pretty mean. Anyway, random question. When did it become like twerk? And, because prior to twerk, it was clap. Like, clapping.
No.
Yes, it was.
It was always twerking.
No. Ooh, she got the clappers.
It was always twerk.
No, it wasn't. I think that's
I swear to you, it was always twerk.
No, it wasn't. Because literally when I was in like middle school and high school.
First off, in middle school.
All the song, or like I don't know if it was in songs because I literally can't think of a song that has that in it. But like, it was like, oh, she got the clappers. Oh, they was clapping. Like, it wasn't twerking back then.
I feel like it was a combination.
First of all.
Yes. How can I help you?
You can't weigh in on this subject because
why not?
Because your memory at that point in time is probably very flawed.
Flawed?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Like, you weren't even here in middle school, first of all. So you wouldn't even, yeah. And then you probably were just focused on like
school. I was trying to be a good student.
Like learning like the culture.
Man, I wonder, like you said, the culture.
Yeah, instead of like those types of words weren't essential for you to You're trying to build your vocabulary in other ways, like, you know. Anyway, let's move on.
I have no words. I hope everyone hears how mistreated I am on this show. I need to talk to HR.
I mean, we don't have HR, so sorry. Anyway, let's move into our first segment.
Okie dokie. Oh my gosh. What does WWJD mean?
Okay, so traditionally, you probably have no idea, but usually if you hear WWJD, like somebody's asking, like, what would Jesus do?
Okay.
Like, it's kind of like all right,
I've honestly never heard that.
I know. But other people have, I'm sure of it. I'm serious. It's like oh my gosh, like, you know, let me woosah for a moment and think of like what would the best case scenario be. All right, so guys, our names, like, my name is not Jesus. My name is Jasmine. Your name is Justin. So the J stands for either one of us. Okay. So what we're going to do is going to be kind of similar to how we did rapid fire questions, where like one person is going to be the, I don't know, like the talker, the speaker.
Okay.
So one of us will ask the other one, like, or give another a scenario. Getting my words all mixed up. And that person just has to kind of talk through and tell what they would do if they were in that situation.
Okay.
I mean, it could be like something that you actually experienced, like a real life serious situation. It could be something totally bizarre that you just pulled from between your cheeks.
Between my cheeks?
Yeah.
Wow, Jazz. Way to keep it
Pulled
PG.
from your butt. Oh. If that's better.
I don't know. I think whatever.
Yeah, it could be anything. So I'm
asking you the question.
Yeah, today. So
okay, here's the question.
I'm scared, y'all.
What would you do?
I'm nervous.
If you were at Chipotle,
yeah,
and you know how they have the lines.
Yes.
And you are waiting to get rung up, right? Like waiting to pay your bill. Like you're literally the next person to pay your bill.
Yeah.
And you see this random lady just hovering next to the cashier.
Uh-huh.
Now, in this time of, what you call it?
COVID.
Online orders and all of that stuff. You probably didn't think anything of it. But what would you do if this lady went up to the cashier and be like, hey, could I just get some guacamole and chips?
Mm-hmm.
And the cashier rung her up instead of you.
I would probably. What Yeah, do that. So
in your head though.
In my head, I would be like, WTF, like, what is this lady doing?
Yeah.
I was here first.
Yeah.
And why is the cashier, like, taking her? Like, what is this? And I would just probably be mad. But in real life, I wouldn't say anything.
You wouldn't say anything?
No, I wouldn't say anything. Like, there are a lot of, like, scenarios that, like, because I'm not that bold. Like, there are some times where I just, like, have the whole thing planned out in my head. But I'm not that bold to actually be like, hey, excuse me, miss. Like, did you see that I was right here? Like, the line is back there. Like, I would do all that in my head.
In your head.
But in real life, I would just let it happen, probably. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. So, I had that situation happen to me the other day. And just like you, I would normally be the person to just have it in my head, but I actually posed some action. I actually threw my hands up in the air like this, looking at the lady and looking at the cashier, but no words came out of my mouth, like directly. But basically, as the lady was leaving, I was like, "Dude, did you not know that she just walked up here, and skipped in front of everybody?" And his response was, "I don't know who's first in the line, man."
Yeah, no. I feel like if you're working the cash register, yes, you do, number one. And number two, if you really don't, then you need to pay more attention.
And it was a Karen.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not going to lie.
I'm sorry.
Such is life. She saw me, too. She saw me with my hands, like, up in the air.
Yeah, she didn't care.
Nah, she didn't care.
Sorry.
Such is life. But yeah, that was your... I took a step further, and hopefully in the future I would be more vocal now.
But like,
but
what
I
would you...
did a physical action to let someone know that I was disgruntled. And,
my thing is, I don't want anybody to beat me up.
Beat you? Well, nobody's gonna beat you up.
Like, I always imagine that the day that I get bold and actually say something,
that's when somebody's gonna be like,
"Hey, then put up them hands," and like, or somebody just like slaps me or like throws the freaking guacamole at my face, and then I'll just be like, I was just waiting in line.
Yeah, I'm just talking about fairness here, guys. No, that is a good thought to have, though.
No, seriously, because I've had some people come at me, y'all, and I didn't even do anything.
You've had too many people come at you.
Yeah, and I'm just like, man, I'm just an innocent bystander. I'm legally blind.
Oh wow, you're funny. I do feel as though there are appropriate ways to say something. And just other ways that you like. There are some people who don't pick their words in a way that
my thing is just
don't
like,
start a fight type
it's not
of thing.
even the words, it's how you, it's the delivery too.
Yeah, it is the delivery. Body language is a lot.
So that's really why I don't do stuff, is because it's like I have no idea how that other person is gonna react.
Yeah,
like,
your body language is interesting.
Shut up.
But that's all I got.
Yeah, let's move into O Taste and See.
O Taste and See.
Oh, I missed the rip. I was trying to,
You're trying to sync up.
Yeah, boy.
That's how you know she don't listen to our episodes.
No, I do. Shut up. Okay, guys. So today we have something interesting. For those who can see the packaging, I have no idea where this came from. No, okay. I don't know the country of origin. Let's just say this.
Says it?
No, all this thing says is chocolates of the world. Now, as innocently as I can possibly say this, it is bright red and it has a lot of other bright colors on it. A sombrero, a cactus, and a guitar. So I am assuming that this is of like Latin influence. Hopefully that was politically correct to say.
Okay.
But the flavor is spicy chipotle.
Whoa.
Dark chocolate.
Whoa.
So I thought this was appropriate. We just ate tacos for dinner, and so we're gonna be having some.
I had a burrito
spicy
actually.
Chipotle. I
had a burrito.
Oh,
You
I
had
meant
a
to say,
taco.
okay, we had Mexican food for dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
But authentic.
Yes, authentic. No, it's the same taco place that we talked about on, I don't know, one of those episodes. We talked about it before.
Okay.
So we went back and that's what we had for dinner tonight.
Pretty good.
I mean, do you want to smell it? It smells just like chocolate to me.
It is actually a much stronger smell of chocolate.
Oh, it's dark chocolate though. If you didn't,
if
you didn't hear that part.
Dark chocolate.
If you did not hear that part, here.
That's too much for me.
No, I'm not gonna like break the square in the.
Oh, it's
square.
okay.
Yeah, so
all right,
just a little regular square of shock. All right, let's cheers. Come on, what? Cheers.
Oh, I'm sorry. It tastes like dark. No, wait. It has a spicy kickback here.
On the aftertaste, yes.
The aftertaste is where they implemented the Chipotle taste. How do they do that?
I don't know. It's like
that's
chemistry.
trippy.
It's chemistry.
Trippy.
Fun fact: when I was first like trying to explore all of the different types of like engineering, I picked chemical, like as what I thought I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And one of the reasons was because they like make candy and do like all that other.
So why didn't you do it?
Because chemistry, I hate chemistry. And I found something else that I liked more.
Me.
That seemed more. Yes. You are how I picked my major after I already got to college. Exactly.
I did it.
You actually ate the whole thing.
Yeah, it was actually melted in my fingers. So. Jazz, if you get chocolate on my table,
I'm not.
I'm about to fire you.
I put it in a wrapper. So
that aftertaste is interesting.
Okay. It's time for the ratation.
I give this a 5.
Okay. Care to explain?
I am not a huge fan of dark chocolate. Mm-hmm. And the only reason it has such a high rating for dark chocolate, because if it was just purely dark chocolate, it would have gotten much lower, is the aftertaste was just a very interesting touch to tie in with their whole Chipotle flavored taste. So
I'll give it I'm sorry. Were you finished?
Oh, yeah, I was done. I did like the I'm done hand gesture.
No, I thought that the hand gesture meant that there was more coming.
Podcast people, I have this like I'm finished hand gesture. It's like...
It's almost like the releaser hand gesture.
What is a releaser hand gesture? Okay, we have to change the rating of this thing.
No, you don't remember like from the episode like 18 about success and you're like, I want to be a releaser. Okay, guys, so I rate this chocolate I'll give it a 6, a little step up. Okay. I also, I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate either. However, the way that they incorporated the flavors was pretty dope. Because when you eat it, it just tastes like dark chocolate. But then after, literally, as you're about to...
Yes, Jazz, please let us know what the sequence is for eating.
As you're about to swallow it.
Okay.
Then, oh
interesting.
My gosh,
what? Am I making you nervous? Don't you swallow all the time? Well, you eat all the time, don't you? You eat food all the time, right? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about food. I'm talking about food.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck?
That don't had a spicy aftertaste. Let's just say that. Yeah, it you could really taste that spice afterwards, and it's still on my, I still feel it on my tongue. It's not overly spicy at all, but it literally just lets you know
the sensation is just
it's
there.
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
So anyway, we need to move back on. Now that we got our candy, let's hop into some conversation. Let me talk to you for a second. All right. Shift gears a little bit. So, guys, we did something.
We?
Yes, we did. We
do a lot of things.
We do. We took what was it? The love language test. It's something.
Tell me what's your love language.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say So we took the love language test. It is something that we have done before.
Yes.
So I thought it would be interesting. And do you remember like about how many, like what stage we were at, or do you remember like anything in relation to time?
Like the wait, in relation to time?
Yeah, like I'm trying to get an idea of how long ago we took it.
It was probably definitely most likely probably 4 or 5 years ago.
4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. So I mean, definitely before marriage.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it probably was before engagement.
Probably not.
Not, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay. So then that would put us at like 5 years ish. So yeah, we took it a while ago. Let's just say that.
I remember the top result that I had for a while ago.
Yeah. So you can go ahead.
Right now?
Yeah, I mean, I was just going to say, what did you have before?
Before, I think I was, I liked like affirmation and I think affirmation might have been.
Yeah, words of affirmation.
Might have been a big one.
Yeah, it was. I remember it was.
Yeah.
Because you used to like, tell me that a lot.
Oh, okay.
And remind me a lot.
Okay.
That's what it was.
What?
And now,
so I'm doing everything.
So obviously yours has changed, right?
Do you want to hear how mine have changed?
How do you want to do this? Do you want to like say what yours was and what it is now, or do you want me to also? I
already said what mine was.
Yeah. Do you want me to say what mine?
Oh
used to be?
You can say what yours.
Okay, so mine used to be quality time or quality time. So when I took it, however many years ago. Mine was quality time.
And I remember that because you told me every single minute of the day.
I don't remember what came after that. What I do remember is that I know that probably like gifts was like really low. And let's just backtrack. For those who don't know, the 5 are quality time, words of affirmation,
acts of service,
physical touch, and
receiving gifts.
Okay,
I remember more now.
Yeah, yours
so
was...
I had affirmation, acts of services. Quality time was actually middle-ish. Oh, no. It was quality. It was... Okay, I remember. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right. Affirmation. Acts of services, physical touch.
Are you saying them in order?
Yeah, I'm saying them in order.
What it was in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Physical touch, receiving gifts, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah, so what it does it will tell you your top one, of course, but then it'll kind of rank the other ones. For those who haven't taken the test, I feel like at this point, most people have. And I will just clarify that this is not only for like couples.
Oh yeah, they do it for single people.
Yeah, so like one of the prerequisite questions for the quiz is asking you like your relationship status. So it'll ask you, are you in a relationship? Are you single?
Yeah, what are you?
I even saw on the bottom like they had it for like kids and teens and stuff, because at the end of the day, like love is not just
love is love.
Love is not just like a couple thing.
Love is a language.
My ears.
Ooh.
Like if you're a child or if you're a parent, like you have that parent-child love relationship.
That is true.
We love our friends. We love other members of our family. And if
like
you're
Shiloh,
single,
she loves to be in control
if you're single, like you need to learn how to love yourself too. So in your search, you kind of have to know, like, okay, this is how I love to be loved. So I don't know. I think I said all that to say that I think it could be helpful to anybody, no matter who you are, no matter what your walk of life is at this moment. So yeah, if you would like to continue.
Man, that was a lot. Just so you know, I was waiting for.
You know what I wait for?
To be done. What?
A lot. Okay, go ahead.
Boom. So my new chart.
So did you know prior to taking the test or the quiz? I keep saying the test. Today, yes.
Yeah.
So you took it before. Did you know prior to taking it today that your results were going to be different?
No.
You thought it was going to be the same?
I thought it was going to be the exact same.
Okay. Go ahead.
And it's not. My top thing is receiving gifts.
What?
My second thing is physical touch. The next one is acts of services.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is words of affirmation, which is fourth on the list now. It was like number one last time.
Oh.
And now quality time is the very last thing.
Okay. So if I might ask, what the receiving gifts, what was the percentage?
It's like 33%.
Okay, 33%. Okay. And then what was the percentage of quality time, which was your least
7%.
7%. Okay. And then the last question. I care about the top one, the least one, and then the second one from the top. So what was your percentage for physical touch?
27%.
Okay. So that's pretty high. Okay.
Okay.
Y'all,
Okay.
he thinks that sounds like how Denzel Washington says okay. So let me know if you think that he's pretty close or if you're like, nah, that's not it.
If you tell me nah, that's not it, you're a hater.
All right. So honestly,
Did yours change?
You want me to just go ahead and... So you want me to share my results and then we'll talk about it? I guess that's how we're doing this.
Oh, she just told me shut up and wait.
No, I'm asking.
I read between the lines.
Okay. Y'all, I saw a butterfly today.
Random alert.
No, because...
Should have a sound effect for random.
I screenshotted this, and so I'm in my photos and I see it. And it was a monarch butterfly. Like,
who knows names of butterflies?
Everybody knows names of butterflies. That junk. And it was just letting me record it.
I'm not educated on butterflies.
Okay. Yeah, obviously, because you don't know what they go into to become a butterfly.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's move on, please.
Okay, so spoiler alert. Mine did not change. My top one is still quality time.
Dang it.
Coming in at 37%.
That's too high.
Next is acts of service at 27%. Then there is a tie for third between words of affirmation and physical touch. And then coming in at the bottom is receiving gifts. You look very disgusted right now.
Yeah, because it's...
What?
Your love language is kind of...
Do you want me to, read the description?
You can read your description.
So, in the vernacular of quality time, nothing says, I love you like full, undivided attention. Being there for this type of person is critical, but really being there. With the TV off, the fork and knife down, and all chores and tasks on standby, makes your significant other feel truly special and loved. Distraction, postpones dates, or the failure to listen can be especially hurtful. Quality time also means sharing quality conversation and quality activities. That's it. So, what are your thoughts, sir? Because you have some thoughts based off of your body language.
I do have thoughts.
Okay, go ahead.
Our life is very busy right now.
Yes.
And
so, okay, go ahead.
It is very challenging to give you or give the undivided attention that your description just stated.
Yeah, so, but can I ask, why is it so challenging? What else is more, I don't want to say
it's not
I don't want to say more important, but why can't I have your undivided attention?
It's not that you can't have my undivided attention. It's a situation where there are other things that will stop us from creating undivided attention. Like cleaning the house, right? You cannot relax if the house is not, if the spot that we're hanging out is not cleaned, right? You just can't.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, we got to stop and clean up. Boom. Then by the time we're done that, it's like, okay, we're hanging out, and I don't know. I don't know. It's just hard.
So
I feel like there are just distractions because our phones are still there.
Well, then
maybe
let's
we need
get
to
rid
get
of
rid
the
of the
phones.
phones.
Yeah, like I hear what you're saying, but I feel like there are workarounds for those things. So in the case of your example about, okay, the space that we're in might be more cluttered than I would like for it to be. Then how about if we know, like, we're spending time together on this day at this time, then we just need to make sure either you tell me, Jasmine, I want to hang out. We're going to sit in the living room. We're going to watch TV. I can't really, like, even if you were to tell me, like, I can't really help you to clean it up right now, but and let's say that this is a day in advance. But tomorrow I really want to chill on the couch. Let's just try to make sure that area is clean. Then, like, it just requires a little bit more, like, pre-planning. If, like, a little bit more thought into it. Like, if that's something that you genuinely know that's gonna happen or would interrupt stuff, then, like, how do we fix it, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
And then, like, in the case of the phones, like, you just came up with the solution. Like, okay, our phones are going to ring. But it's like, we have to also say, if the phone rings.
Do you see this as quality time?
Huh?
Do you see this as quality time? Or quality conversation that is equal to quality time? Because it did say quality conversation.
No, I do. Yes, this is.
No, but, like, how much on the scale? Like.
So the actual recording part, yes. Like, once we literally hit the record button, yes.
Okay.
This whole, when you're behind the rack trying to do something and chords are humming and all that kind of stuff, like.
I don't have humming chords.
So
you're missing on my brain thing. What is wrong with her? Sabotaging my audio.
Like, once we, like, get into it, if that makes sense, because all the other stuff is like the prep work. So, and sometimes it does get a little bit stressful because it's like, you told me to come down here and fix this and you're not ready yet, and what else do we need to do? So, like, the leading up to it, but once we sit down and hit record, like, yeah. And there are times where I tell you, like, I listened to that episode like 3 times already after we recorded it, or like, I really enjoyed the conversation, or you know, I learned something or whatever. So yes, this does count. However, I also think that sometimes you don't get, or you don't realize the frequency at which I would like it. Like, I don't think that once a week is okay.
So I have an honest problem.
Yes.
You can put this in or not.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't.
This is deep.
I mean, do you want, I don't care. Like, if y'all, I think y'all might be getting into our business. Let me just say that. And then if I take it out, then I just take it out.
My issue is, I'm going to sound very shallow right now. Okay? There's no reward for me hanging out with you, undivided attention anymore.
So in you saying that, though, it kind of is revealing what you said your love language was, which was receiving gifts.
Yes.
So, okay.
And
so you think that so you don't like spending time with me?
It's not that I don't like it. It's that I unfortunately right now am a person who I would like to get the return on my investments.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, I know that you need the quality time. That's why it's like I have set out days to make sure that I hang out with you and stuff, but you want more of it.
Yeah.
And it's like I get returns on anything that I do I know it just sounds so weird, but
I mean, if I'm not offended, no one else should be offended.
Are you not offended?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So I don't know. It's just one of those things where in my head it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this for for making you happy, and boom, it's done. But it's like you want 24/7.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I do want more, and I can't sit here and say that, okay, if you gave me 5 days out of the week, that would be enough, because I probably would still even want more. I would want more than that, because I mean, in reality though, if I say 5 days out of the week, it's not the entire day. Like,
yes, of course.
No one has lives like that
anymore.
So it would be a couple of hours each day. But even if I got that, there's a chance that I would still want more. So I don't think that we will get to a place where I'd be like, all right, this is my cap.
Okay.
Because, like, I just like being with you, I guess.
And I do like being with you. I don't want you to, like, take that off the plate. Be like, he just wants gifts. No, it's not just about that. It's just that looking at my new love language, it makes sense.
No, it does. Like, but the other thing that I find very intriguing is that your number one is my bottom of the list, and vice versa.
Yes.
So I think it's very weird, because we're literally, like, living with our opposite.
Yes.
And trying to cater to something that, like, we don't understand. Like, to us, we can't really get it, because it's like you were 7%. I think my lowest one was like 10% out of 100.
Yeah.
So it's like, when you say you want something, I'm just like, why do you want something?
Yeah.
And when I say, hey, just sit with me, you're like, why do I need to just sit with you?
Yeah.
So I think what I struggle with though is like is what the order should be. Like,
what the order?
Like, do I give you something first, and then you'll be like, okay, now I can spend the quality time with her?
So this is back to the episode of when I was saying, let's like playing the game type of thing. But my issue with playing the game with you, like, if I were to give you all the time or whatever, you're still not going to break down and give the gifts.
No, I don't.
You're not going to.
I don't think so. I think that I am being a little bit stubborn, and I want it to work where it's like I get what I want first, and then you can get what you want.
Yeah, but that's what I'm telling you. I would play the game and give you what you want.
Yeah, but I don't think that. No, I'm saying I want it first. Like, I want you to, like, look at me in my soul and nothing else for 24 hours. And then I will give you your gift on a silver platter.
What is this gift?
Huh?
This gift is sounding very, very specific now. Oh my goodness.
No, so, like, are you hoping that it works the opposite though? Like,
no, I literally don't. Like, I don't care about. I will give you your time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I want to have an expectation of getting my perfect meal or getting the real quality time with you type of thing. Or you buying me that shirt, that going out shopping for me.
So I have another question pertaining to this gift thing though.
Yeah.
So are you looking for? Let's assume that we're talking about tangible stuff.
Tangible stuff.
Are you looking for, like, spontaneous surprise things? Like I come home one day and I'm just like, hey, like, I was out and I thought about you.
I love those situations.
Here's
I actually do legitly like that.
Oh, I mean, okay.
Like, legitly, when you went and bought some clothes for me a couple months ago, like, when you did it, I was like, yo, this is dope. I don't have to worry about clothes now. She got some for me.
Okay. So now my part 2 to that question is, would you like more? Do you like that more than you telling me, hey, this is like, ooh, I've been looking at this, or I really want this? Like, would you prefer to tell me stuff that you want, or would you prefer it to be like a super, super thoughtful, like, I just randomly know you so well, and
you just randomly know me so well.
Okay.
Because my issue is, like, especially when it comes on to clothing and stuff, I'm not gonna lie to everybody. I might be one of those people who will wear everything till its death, and not care that much.
I second that.
Yeah.
And I have wanted to say this on a previous episode, but I refrained.
Okay, what is this?
All I'll say is that I did not marry you for your fashion sense.
Even though when it comes time to, I can clean up very well.
I do, and I like when you dress up, but like sometimes I'll be like, sorry, please.
But no, I mean, those times, I think that is like a very generous gift, in my eyes, because it's like, you know how you say that you want me to look nice? Well, there are some times where I just don't know what that is. And it's like, when you just give it to me, I'll put it on and wear it. And you complain that I don't wear all the clothes that you've bought me, because like there's literally specific ones I don't, like, I feel like should be in nice places. Like, I don't think I should wear it all the time.
Yeah.
So, I hope you know that, and you don't look at it as, oh, he's not wearing that all the time. No, I can't, I work with a whole bunch of engineering guys. I can't wear the nice stuff that you give me all the time. But when we go out, I'll wear the nice shoes that you got me, the nice pants, and all that type of stuff.
And now that, the past year has been a little weird, but now that things are seeming to be on the upward track, I'll be able to do more of that.
Cool.
Yeah. So I don't remember are we finished with that? Like, do we have a resolution?
I don't know if there's a resolution. Okay, so my only thing is, if you said you wanted your stuff first.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then afterwards, what would happen?
You can get your gift.
But what if it turns into a situation where you don't give a gift? Do you expect the following time of you getting your quality time to be as glorious? So this is what I want you to think of, right? When you don't play the game, you just expect the your wants to be achieved consecutively.
So I guess I'm struggling because I feel like I'm not asking for a whole lot.
Yeah, you see, so you're not getting it.
No, and I think the other issue too is that maybe you're looking at this quality time thing as like the specific times where we say, okay, today we're hanging out. For example, guys, on Wednesdays, it's date night or whatever. Like, that's the night that we're supposed to spend time with each other. And, we're not doing anything else, whatever. Now, I will say that, let me finish what I was going to say first. There are other times where it might be just a random weekend and we're just, all together, hanging out. And I will admit that I do have the expectation, like sometimes when you're home and you're like home plus not working, like as in like not down here at your computer equals like you're supposed to be focused on me and us and the family. Like that's what I have.
I feel like I am, though.
That's what I have. That's what I have in my head. Now, I don't feel that you are sometimes. I feel like, and I've said this to you before, like, how I want to still be, like, supportive of all of the things that you do and that you have going on. But, like, when can I be like, all right, like, that's enough. Focus on what's going on here.
Honestly, I could tell you honestly, which I tell you all the time, is you can say that stuff anytime.
No, but I feel like if your phone rings, like you have to answer the phone, and I feel like that's how you feel too. So there are times when it's like we're chilling, and then somebody calls you, and yes, you might show that to me that you're not happy that they're calling you, but you still answer the phone. Yeah. And so sometimes I'm just like, can you not call this person back? Like, can they not go to voicemail and then in an hour or 15 minutes or whatever it may be, like...
I mean,
and if the answer is no, just like,
I think it depends on the person, and it depends on the time of week as well.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the week when all my productions are like trying to be finalized, that's when it's like, I feel like more of my emergencies happen. At the beginning of the week, I think I can like push back on people and just call them back.
Okay. So. I mean, so I'm
but
just...
my situation is you don't let me know. I wanted to use another word. You don't let me know.
I don't know what's going on right now.
You don't let me know the times where you want all of this. And I actually think that is very unfair. But I'm not done. Lord have mercy. Give me a chance to speak. Woo!
Okay, I don't like when you do all that.
I'm done. I did it to mess with you. But you don't let me know these times where you have these thoughts and these frustrations. So what also happens, which I think messes up our quality time, is that, okay, you have these thoughts, you're upset that I'm not spending the time with you. But then once I get everything settled and come back to you, you're upset. Right? You're annoyed. You're frustrated. And I'm there just like, okay, Jazz, what? I'm sorry I had to step away. I'm here now. Could we get back to it? And then you don't like wind down or like tone down your upsetness until it's just late and we're about to go to sleep. And then you'd be like, okay, I'm good now.
I agree with you. And that's what I was... Recording. That's what I was trying to convey when I first started like talking about this, is that yes, there are times where it's like this unwritten thing or this assumption that I have that just because you are here upstairs and not downstairs, that equals like, okay, all eyes on me pretty much. Like I understand that and I acknowledge that. I think for now, the only way that I see to kind of help is maybe like depending on, like what you said, depending on what day it is, you just let me know up front. Or even you don't have to tell me every single, like if it's every Friday, you know that it's going to be like somebody might call me or whatever, just to give an example. Tell me, hey, on Fridays, like I know we might be hanging out, whatever, but I just want to, manage your expectations and tell you that I don't know who's going to call me. There's a possibility this thing is due today and changes might need it, if at least so that I'll know that, okay, it's Friday.
I tell you that every Friday?
And what I'm saying,
that actually happens.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you don't have to tell me at the start of every Friday, but as a general rule, if I know in my head, like Fridays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays are days where somebody might hit you up and you might have to attend to something, then when it happens, I won't be so upset.
Okay.
But yeah, like
I will try harder on my communication.
That's part one.
Yo, this is also something that does not work. All your parts.
The second part to that is just if something comes, like if somebody rings your phone,
yes,
just acknowledge me and say, hey, I'm sorry. I'm going to take this for a second.
I need a floating billboard.
What?
To remind me of these things.
No.
No. I'm serious. In the moment, there are times where I just don't remember. Yeah. I won't remember all of what you're telling me.
All I'm asking you to do is to remember me. That's it.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So the first one is like you don't have to do it every single time. Just like after we turn this stuff off, just tell me, hey, these are the days. I'll put that in my mental.
Okay.
And then all you have to remember to do is when somebody calls you, just breathe for a second.
The thing is, I feel like I used to do that back in the day, and you thought that was weird when I said, excuse me.
No, I never thought that was weird. I always hated when you would just, and I've brought it up to you before, and you did start doing it when I brought it up to you previously, but then you have since stopped doing it.
No.
I mean, sometimes you might, but you don't consistently do it anymore. So I'm just asking if you could start again. That's it.
Cool. So no. I'm fine. I will try.
Okay.
What is it?
My phone just fell.
Oh. I will try.
Mm-hmm.
I will try. No, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to do it.
Yes.
Now.
Okay.
You never confirmed with me what happens now when we do our quality time.
Yes.
And you don't fulfill your part of the playbook.
I mean,
how do you get penalized? No, I'm very serious because you're telling me to build up all this expectation on your side, right? But I also feel as though I can't have an expectation on my side for you to fulfill.
You have to come up with that. Like, I told you what I need, like the specific steps that I need from you. So I guess you just have to do the same thing for me.
So
I'm letting you know that I might not like it. So, like, whatever you say, I'm just preparing you that I may not like it, but I guess if we work on it, then I will grow to...
My issue is the fact that you literally don't think that this is like unfair. Like you think this is how it should be, because once again, let's look at the percentages, right? My quality time thing is 7%. Your gift giving is 10%, right? Yeah. And you said you're not asking for a lot. However, when I look at how much time I value time, right? But I value time in the stuff that I want to do in the moment, right? And in the moment of, I got to do this, I have this idea, I want to implement it downstairs. But then Jasmine said, but Justin, I want to hang out with you. So I'm not going to go do that stuff downstairs. I'm going to come and hang out with you instead, right? So now I want some more value to that time, because I didn't plan to hang out with you in that moment. I planned to do something else real quick before I hung out with you, right? So it's like I need you to figure out, okay, I'm gonna be spontaneously getting him something, because he hung out with me today.
Okay.
This was our off day.
I don't have an answer for you at the moment.
And I don't have the only reason I don't have like, you need to do this is because it's literally a simple thing of, and I'm not telling you, gifts is just so broad, right?
Yeah,
I'm not telling you to go spend $1,000.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you to go spend $20 or even $1. Like it could literally just be the simplest thing on this planet, like down to food. I mean, I don't freaking care. Like, yeah. But and I'm not saying you don't cook for me. Like, I'm not trying to tell people that.
Yeah, you did say that earlier. Like, I want my meal. I was like, Dag, I don't cook.
When did I say
No,
that?
you said it.
I don't remember that. So yeah, okay. I don't know.
I will. Here's what I will do is that I will try to be like more intentional, because I do I do think about you. I don't want you to get.
Oh, you think about me?
Yes. So I will just like put more action to my thoughts then.
Okay.
If that helps. Does that sound a little bit more reassuring or?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Also, I have one more thing about the affirmation. I have one more thing. You notice how my affirmation went down?
Yes.
It went down because I just started not expecting you to affirm.
Oh, wow.
Because you don't like doing it. Like, that was way down on your list.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I'll affirm myself.
Okay.
Did you have something that you...
The only thing that I would say that... I guess it's not that shocking, is that my acts of service was number 2.
Okay.
But now that I'm thinking through all of them, that makes the most sense to me, because like the time, I'm not a very physical person. And then the gifts. So wait, what's the other one? And words of affirmation. Like you do that though.
Do what?
Like words of affirmation. Like you tell me, you appreciate me.
Yeah, because I'm a nice person.
I'm beautiful and blah, blah, blah.
So
I'm not nice. I appreciate that you do that, but I don't think that that's necessarily something
I think
that
I know
me.
about the acts of services because you've told me how much help you need in the house.
Well, but I think that that's only something that I've like consciously realized that is important to me.
Yes, and
lately
I'm doing it like just like the helping to get the kitchen clean, or just resetting the house after the tornado of her daughter goes through.
Y'all don't have kids.
No, don't say that.
I mean, if you have kids, please realize that once
life will change.
Yes, once they become mobile, things get interesting. That's all I'll say.
So yeah, like just helping to clean up and stuff. I think that acts of service, I realize that that's very important. So I'm trying to help do that. Which I like that too, even though I'm losing a lot of stuff in the house. I think that would be helpful to not lose things anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You gotta get together.
Yeah.
Get it together.
But that's all I got.
All right.
This
guys.
was a deep one.
It was. Y'all got all up in the beeswax. Okay. But this just goes to show that we're humans. We're a regular married couple who has differences. And I actually think that it's like just LOL funny that ours are like polar opposites. So,
and we have to like work on it to be better.
Yeah. Because like we literally don't want to do.
Honestly, I feel like this is like just a traditional man versus woman situation. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, like, because it's like when we were dating, it's like it wasn't an issue to do all of this stuff. Because it's like, we're really getting to know each other. It's like really cool.
Yeah, I think that the drive to do it was more present back then though too, because it's like you were a new person, I was a new person. We were just trying to impress each other or whatever the case may be. And now
it's like I see you every day.
I see you when your breath stinks.
Yeah, I smell your breath too.
I see you when you got crust in your eyes.
I know. I see you when you sleep with your mouth open.
I see. Okay, you want to keep going? Okay. I've seen you drop the soap a couple of times. Anyway, guys, if you have taken the love language test, please let us know what your love language is.
Or what the top one is. What the highest. Don't give us a whole list.
Yeah, let us know what your love language is.
Just send them the link or something. Put it on
Instagram. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will also make sure that the link to the 5 love language tests is in the show notes and in the description box below. If you are listening to us on whichever platform that you are listening, please make sure that you are subscribed to our podcast. Also, we would love to get some ratings and some reviews from you guys. If you are leaving a rating, literally it's just choosing between 1 to 5 stars. If you would like to spend a little bit more time, then you can type a lovely review. For all those who are commenting though, shout out to y'all. We really appreciate the comments. Hit the subscribe button down below if you're watching on YouTube. Give us a thumbs up, and as always, you're free to comment. Lastly, Instagram at Candied Conversation Pod. That's where we do our polls at the end of each episode. That's where you go vote, give us your answers, whatever, all that good stuff, and then we'll read them on the next one. So that's all I got. I know that was a mouthful and a half. It's been a pleasure, and we will catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.